Only a year ago, the Auralian sector was all but doomed. The hive ships of the Tyranids hung over each world, seeding them with obscene creatures. The Tyranids were ready to feast. But these worlds are also the recruiting ground for the Blood Ravens, a chapter of the Emperor's own Space Marines, and they refused to yield. The veteran Targus weathered pitiless alien attacks, allowing Cyrus and his scouts to find weaknesses in our ravenous foes. While Avitus leveled his righteous fury upon the Xenos, Thaddeus descended upon them on wings of fire. And Davian Thule, the first to fall against the Tyranids, returned from death in the form of a mighty dreadnought. You led them all, Commander. Together, you fought across the deserts of Calderis, through the jungles of Typhon, and beneath the great Spire cities of Meridian. You faced an implacable enemy, and you triumphed. But there is a truth more implacable than any Tyranid. A new threat will always emerge. Once, planet Aurelia was the sector's crown jewel, home to billions of souls. Then came the warp storms. They pushed Aurelia into a new orbit, encased the planet in ice, and swallowed it whole. For 1,000 years, the warp held Aurelia in its terrible grip, depositing untold horrors across its surface. Now, planet Aurelia has returned. It should be a barren ball of ice, but a signal is coming from its surface. A Blood Raven signal. A call for help. Commander, this is Gabriel Angelos. We have detected a Blood Raven's distress signal coming from somewhere nearby. If there are chapter brothers in need, provide support. But be wary of a trap. Angelos out.
Our drop pods have scattered, Commander. Something is interfering with the navigation systems. We should locate our other forces and regroup. Guardsmen, what are they doing here?
Hold your position, Space Marines! I said hold!
Lower your weapon, Guardsman. We do not answer to you.
Gun them down!
I can clear those bunkers with explosives. Attacking them with standard weapons takes much more time. Acknowledged.
Focus fire there!
Charges set.
Return fire!
Acknowledged. Structure flat. Something sinister is going on here. No loyal guardsman would ever fire on a Space Marine. I doubt these traitors were alone. Be vigilant.
Commander, the immediate area is secure, but this unpopulated glacier is an armed camp. Did this world not just emerge from the warp?
If so, someone else got here first.
Traitor guardsmen. Just when I was starting to respect them.
Hate them if you will, but do not underestimate them.
Here they come! Get ready to fire!
The time for back.
Traitors!
Target eliminated. Find us, please.
Quickly, while Tarkus has their attention. We should engage them at extreme range and focus our fire.
Devastating.
Aegis here, still without hesitation.
My thanks, Commander. Our drop pod took anti-air fire on final approach. Only I made it out, and just barely.
And still, you made yourself a target to break that ambush. What would the Codex say about that?
The tactical squad shall draw the enemy's fire, thus allowing the Devastator squad to attack from a position of strength.
Ha! That it does.
This whole situation looks like a trap, but there is still a distress signal transmitting from somewhere nearby. We had best locate its source quickly.
Standard Imperial locator relay. Transmitting a generic distress signal using Bloodraven's codes. Just enough to lure us in.
Coordinates 9.6 by 1112. Launch barrage!
Artillery! Clear the area! A spotter called in that attack from hiding. Cowards. We should extract and bomb this ice pile from orbit.
No, we need to secure an approach before we can launch an extraction.
Only logic engines can track and target drop pods. Those systems depend on a broadcast array.
Then let us act like Space Marines. Find the array and destroy it.
This way.
I can advance on that turret in tactical formation without being suppressed. Once in range, I can disable it with a frag grenade.
Under attack.
Target destroyed. Beginning. Commander, there is an orbital relay ahead. Securing it will give us a defensible fallback position should we need it.
It will also allow us to reinforce our squads.
Target
In ordnance. More enemy spotters. Forward observers. Kill them quickly. Chapters recruit. Be vigilant.
Here they come!
On the attack.
Fire at will!
Tactical Marine heading out.
Objective taken.
Tactical squad, target eliminated.
Before us!
Under attack.
The Emperor's
Tactical Marines ready.
Destroy.
Spotters, open fire!
Target acknowledged. That's a good position.
Vigilant.
Receiving fire.
Tactic heading out.
Grenade that target.
Cyrus here. Under fire.
Enemy destroyed.
Under fire.
Get to that position, brother.
This way. Scouts. On my mark.
Fire there.
Excellent, Space Marines.
For Kara and for the chapter.
We have engaged.
As we fight your enemies.
Charges set.
Engaging the enemy.
Structure flattened. Ready to detonate, Commander. Scouts. Ready to detonate, Commander.
Another
Thunderhawk is en route.
Then we should proceed to our extraction point and destroy any other traitors we find.
We are exposed here. Watch for an ambush. With me, forward. Under attack. More corpses. One of our own this time. The enemy must pay. Target moving to that position.
We should expect a counterattack shortly.
Agreed. Still, this is a defensible position. We hold here.
Marines ready for combat.
Thunderhawk Talon Alpha inbound. Hold position.
My Devastator squad should take position in that structure. This whole area will become our killing field.
Explosives.
The traitors are laying down a barrage to soften us up. Prepare for an assault.
Going in, brother. Be vigilant.
Set up firing positions from those windows.
Say it now before the cleansing begins. Deal with that.
Return fire, brothers!
Tactical squad repositioning.
Level 3 fire. Conserving ammunition.
Keep it motion!
Fall before!
Cyrus here, under fire.
Target killed.
Scouts here, acknowledged.
Another barrage!
Be vigilant. Everyone inside.
Inside.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
Target acknowledged.
We need only a word. Cyrus here, under fire.
Fortifications are under assault.
Nothing crushes the spirit of man! Receiving fire! Rain
Outside
fire
now.
upon us and we shall return it!
Again, brothers.
This way.
No mercy for the misguided.
Receiving fire!
Get away from that grenade!
The enemy has claimed one of our targets.
Target destroyed. Avatar.
Scouts here.
Return fire, brothers!
Let them fall!
Foe is engaging at
Under
range.
attack!
Enemy troops destroyed.
This way. Here comes Talon Alpha.
Look, they are breaking off the attack. What do you expect from traitors? Courage and honor? The reward for treachery. Retribution.
Well done, Commander. Those guardsmen have paid the price for betraying the Emperor. We must discover who these traitors were and how they came to use a Blood Raven's code. But we will have to investigate that later. The second strike team I assigned to investigate Aurelia has sent a distress signal. Sergeant Thaddeus and his assault marines are already prepared to deploy, along with the dreadnought Davian Thule.
This signal could be another trap, Captain Angelos.
This call is a full message, Sergeant. Review the signal on your planetary display and provide whatever support you can.
Commander, I recognize the markings on the troopers who ambushed you. They used Imperial Guard equipment, but those were House Vandis forces.
Vandis, the deposed governor. That coward fled the sector when the Tyranids attacked.
The noble houses on Meridian have their own militias. It looks like Vandis' troops are resisting the new regime.
I am sure Governor De Rosa will be delighted.
Strike Cruiser Retribution. This is Librarian Jonah Orion. We are under attack. The Eldar are massing around us. They have a Wraith Lord, which has already claimed Sergeant Endymion. We must drive these Xenos back.
Commander, Endymion was once my second in command. I will not abandon him.
Our honored brother is correct, Commander. We must recover Endymion and Jonah and exterminate the Eldar.
We found them excavating the area. To what end, I do not know. The Eldar have deployed a powerful force to ensure we do not find out. I fear we will not survive long without reinforcement.
Eldar warriors! Attack!
Get to that position.
Endymion! Away from him, you Eldar wretches!
Quickly! Secure that beacon!
Press the assault, brothers!
Eldar down! Under attack! Go! More power!
Move on to the next target.
Acknowledged.
Move into that position. Grenade that target. Eliminate those
Eldar witches! Get back!
No more blood ravens fall this day. No more! Welcome sight indeed, Commander. I am Jonah Orion.
And Endymion.
He fell, saving me from an Eldar war machine. We had just discovered a large Xeno structure to the east when they attacked.
A webway assembly, no doubt. It will allow them to invade at their leisure. We must destroy it.
Go. I will guard over our brother's remains. The chapter will not lose Endymion's gene seed.
Of course. I am at your disposal, Commander.
Where engage jump? Engage by Eldar!
Tactical squad, return fire.
I am already in motion.
We are beset by foes! Thaddeus, aerial assault, go! Eldar! Close and engage!
Tactical squad, retaking cover. Hostile squad eliminated.
What in the Emperor's name are those?
Something akin to a Wraith Lord.
Under attack from Eldar!
Engage by Eldar!
Get to purge the alien. Preparedness is all. Tactical squad, return fire.
Engage jump packs.
Hostiles purged.
Engage by Eldar! It is done. Move on.
Psychic power is building up.
Quickly, destroy their access to the webway.
You are too late. The ancient souls have found their new homes. Rise, Wraith God! Destroy the humans!
Under attack! I will destroy them!
It is done. Move on.
Squad eliminated.
Forward, brothers.
Eliminate those Eldar before they slip away.
Fear on my way!
Enemy structure destroyed.
It is done.
Destroyed.
Thaddeus here.
Under attack from
Warbound.
Tied up in hand-to-hand combat. Moving to that position.
I am already in motion.
Use a grenade.
No sorcery pierces me. Move on.
My power
Your
is
order. Take out that Eldar. Eldar. Close and engage.
Receiving fire.
Exercise your fate in combat.
Destroy them. It is done.
Good. The remaining Eldar are cut off. They cannot retreat.
What were those things the Warlock summoned?
He called them Wraith Guard. They somehow drew psychic power from him.
The Eldar press their attack. I will not leave Endymion to these Xenos.
Captain Thule, hold fast. We must support him, Commander. More Wraith Guard!
They are sluggish. They must require a Warlock's support.
take cover!
Engaged by Eldar!
The Eldar dead rise against us! Alien crushed!
I am taking damage from bright lances.
More of them!
And with a Warlock this time. Kill him to weaken the Wraith Guard.
Tactical squad, return fire. Grenade that target. Tactical squad.
My power is
It is done. Move on. Where are we? Engage jump packs.
alien crushed!
Engaged by Eldar!
Enemy troops destroyed. Eliminate those Eldar before they sink. Under attack by enemy walker.
Assault squad. Melta away. Engaged by Eldar! It is done. Move on. Aerial assault. Go!
Under attack. Destroy them. Enemy troops destroyed.
Show us strength.
The enemy falls!
Now, Endymion shall rest.
I am moving.
The Eldar return to the sector could not have come at a worse time, Commander. As you suspected, the House Vandis militiamen who ambushed you at Argent Glacier were not an isolated band of malcontents. More Vandis rebels have risen up against Imperial authority on Meridian. The Retribution will take you there to provide support. Governor DeRosa will have further details for you when you arrive.
What of planet Aurelia, Captain Angelos?
Jonah, I'm reassigning you to the Commander's strike force. You will all return to Aurelia once the crisis on Meridian has stabilized. Angelos out.
I still do not see how these rebels could have imitated a Blood Raven's distress signal. The codes and rights for using our relays are among our most closely guarded secrets.
Our chapter hides far more than its communication rights.
Perhaps, but someone knew just how to draw us into that trap.
Thank you for your intervention, Commander. The Emperor's favor is clearly with you and your battle brothers. It is an honor to serve alongside the heroes of Typhon.
As you suspected, the House Vandis militiamen who ambushed you at Argent Glacier were not an isolated band of malcontents. More Vandis rebels have risen up against Imperial authority on Meridian. The Retribution will take you there to provide support. Governor DeRosa will have further details for you when you arrive.
Commander, Governor DeRosa here. Insurgents loyal to House Vandis have launched a sabotage campaign here on Meridian. Our infrastructure is still crippled from the Eldar and Tyranid attacks, and the Vandis rebels know just where to strike to cause the most damage. What's more, raids from Orc looters have become endemic. We could use any aid you can provide, Commander. Commander, this insurgency has stretched our loyal forces to the limit. Orc looters have infested the Hablocks outside Angel Gate, and I can spare no troops to stop them. Only you can eliminate these Xenos before they reach Angel Forge.
My assault marines are ideally suited for this mission, Commander. The invasion left that area a maze of walls and obstacles. Our jump packs will allow us to get across any blockades.
House Vandis wants Angel Forge for itself. They are driving the Orcs ahead of them in order to weaken the Forge's defenses. If the insurgents take Angel Forge, they will have access to massive weapons stores. Most Imperial Guard forces have been diverted to deal with Vandis insurgents. Those guardsmen still at the Forge are dangerously short-handed. The defensive gate has been restored, but it remains in a weakened state. If Angel Gate falls, nothing stands between the rebels and the Forge.
I will be glad to be done with this place.
Surely Angel Forge is worth defending, Abatus.
Worry about moralizing later, Librarian. There are orcs to kill.
Space Marines! Kill them, boys!
One of them out behind!
Target eliminated. Eliminated. Greenskins and the Hablocks. Use explosives. All who oppose me shall fall. Target kill. Tactical squad, use a grenade.
Foul Greenskin! Greenskin attack!
Tied up in hand-to-hand combat.
Orcs are firing on us!
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Another Greenskin falls! It is done! Orcs are firing on us!
Prepare and moving to that position.
Orcs are close.
Foul Greenskin!
Tactical squad, return fire. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Target eliminated.
Thaddeus here!
Ready.
It is done. Move on.
My tap. Orcs attacking! My power is ours to share.
Aerial assault. Go.
More Space Marines! This is me lucky day!
Crush 'em! Under suppression!
Greenskin armored vehicles! Heavy weapons!
It is done. Move on. My power is ours to share. Your orders. This kill the greenskin. It is done. Move on. Astral armor purged. Redeploy. Drive the greenskins back. Do we have a...
Did that greenskin say more, Space Marines?
With me, brothers, advance. We are not alone here. Dogs are firing on us. Receiving fire. It is done. Move on.
No more right side orders!
Captured for the champion.
Assault squad taking losses.
Greenskin eliminated. In position, brother. Get to that position. Grenade that target.
Their walker assails me!
Target here. Enemy has us. It is done. Move on. Destroy them.
On my way!
Commander, Governor DeRosa here. We are receiving a distress call from inside the defensive ring.
We are under heavy fire from insurgent forces inside the perimeter. Heavy casualties.
Make yourselves ready. The Blood Ravens will be here shortly.
There is a command console inside the perimeter which you can use to lower the gate, Commander. Jump packs should allow you to reach it.
Commander, that position is exposed.
Then we break the gate down. Take the fiends by surprise.
With Angel Gate shattered and the defenders dead, who will hold the forge the next time?
Enough. The commander must decide.
Jump to that position. Area secured. Relocating.
Here are our brothers. Precisely on schedule. This way, my brothers.
Chaos forces targeting me!
We have encountered Chaos Space Marines.
Understood. The Imperial Guard will hold them as long as they can.
We must not let them escape.
Fear not the fighter! Drive them back!
Our ally is losing forces to enemy fire.
The corruption of chaos is on us! Experience improves me!
This way, brothers. Brothers, fire!
Venerate the immortal Emperor!
Tactical Marines ready. Assault squad, ready to deploy.
So good to see you all again, Blood Ravens. I remember well our sparring on Kronos. Tell Captain Thule that his old friend Eliphas is anxious to see him again.
Our ally is losing forces to enemy fire.
Traitors beset me!
Destroy them. Melter bombs away.
Fear I am already in motion.
Go! It is done. Move on.
To battle!
Position, brothers. Thaddeus here.
We are beset.
Go! Tactical squad.
Fear I am old. I will destroy their minds and burn their
of enemy armor!
The insurgents are in full retreat.
You have more than an insurgency on your hands, Governor de Rosa. This is a full-fledged heresy.
This is very grave news. We cannot allow the forces of chaos to overrun our recruiting worlds. The traitor legions must be based on planet Aurelia, Commander. Return there immediately and hunt them down.
Commander, I fear the traitor's foul warp energies may have affected us.
Affected us? How, Librarian?
The corrupting influence of chaos is a powerful thing. Even the briefest encounter can stain a soul.
We are no traitors.
Perhaps not, Cyrus, but corruption can be subtle. Each step along the path may seem insignificant, but together they lead into darkness. When facing the minions of the warp, no decision is without consequence.
Commander, thank you. I can barely believe the rebels would align themselves with the forces of chaos.
Believe it.
Yes. Sergeant Avatar is right. Denial only aids the enemy. We have recovered records from the rebels that betray the location of their main base. It is on planet Aurelia. House Vandis has been operating there since the earliest days of the Tyranid invasion. I am dispatching troops to Aurelia immediately. Time to eradicate the enemy's safe haven and end this heresy.
Now you are speaking sense, Governor.
Commander, I have taken stock of the items recovered from the battlefield. I fear some of them resonate with very troubling psychic echoes. I advise caution with these items, Commander.
Commander, now is the time to strike back. The Black Legion is operating from a well-fortified industrial facility on planet Aurelia. You must break into that complex and defeat the traitors within. It is a geothermal power station. House Vandis established it soon after planet Aurelia re-emerged from the warp. It appears to be the center of their dealings with the Black Legion. Expect to face heavily entrenched Black Legion troops. Imperial Guard forces have already deployed to establish a beachhead. They report that the enemy has raised a void shield to protect key areas of the station. Bring that shield down and purge the facility, Commander.
Commander, if that truly was the Elephas we faced on Cronus...
It was.
Then we must expect a trap. Elephas earned a reputation for deception on Cronus, many times over.
Tarkus is correct. Elephas is a dangerous foe, but we still must take the facility.
Those guardsmen are up to their necks again. Traitors with heavy weapons have them pinned.
We need to eliminate those chaos positions.
Bah! We coddle them at every opportunity.
Assault team on the Allies' forces are coming under attack. It is done. Move on. Tactical squad, return fire. We are beset by foes. They have me pinned. Taco, move into our user grenade. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Target is done. Pull back!
Blood Ravens, good to have you here, Commander.
Report, Guardsman.
Yes, sir, of course. The enemy is heavily entrenched and holding the entirety of the facility. From what we can tell, we're facing large numbers of Chaos Space Marines as well as Vandis heretics. The enemy's raised some sort of powerful energy shield around the central portion of the facility.
Auspex scans show a power station to the north, Commander. The shield must be drawing energy from there.
We will take that station then.
We've managed to establish a field command here, but we've yet to push any further.
Tactical squad repositioning.
Point me the way. If it has value to you, it shall be mastered.
Barrage incoming! An ally's forces. Find me that damn mortar battery!
I have heard.
Commander, coordinates are being relayed through a communications array north of here.
The traitors are using that array to guide the artillery. If we take it from them, we can silence those guns.
Won't last long unless you do, Commander. Move up and hold that position!
Try to flank them! Reposition.
They have me pinned! Fear not! Receiving fire! Enemy grenade! There, go!
Call back to a secure position.
Get to that position, brothers. Under suppression.
Allied infantry are dying. We must support them.
Us relocating. It is done. Move on.
Enemy troops destroyed.
Tarkus here.
Traitor!
It is done. Move on.
An ally's forces are under attack.
Tactical forward. Fear not, on my way.
Emperor preserve us.
Receiving fire. The enemy falls.
It is done. Move on.
The Black Legion has summoned demons to their side.
Tarkus here. Brothers, fall.
Do we have a
I am already in your turncoat. Life is forfeit.
Loose formation.
Under attack.
Heading out. Destroyer. Enemy destroyed.
Drive them back into the warp.
It is done. Move on.
Answer their attacks with holy fury, brothers.
Clear that building. Target killed.
Target eliminated.
Tied up in hand-to-hand combat. Tactics, brothers, fire.
Venerate the immortal emperor. We are beset by foes.
An ally's forces are coming under attack.
Move on to the next target, brothers.
Chaos shall never triumph.
There's the communications array. The Retribution confirms that it's being used to call in artillery on the Imperial Guard.
Moving to that to destroy them.
We destroy the forces of...
It is done. Move on.
Tactical squad, return fire. Tactical squad. Squad eliminated.
The array is ours, Commander.
We should be able to feed those rebel gunners some of our own target data. Now we can give the Black Legion something to fear.
I see Eliphas was correct. You Blood Ravens are persistent.
Where is that coming from?
Over the Vox, on our private channel.
Who are you?
I am Aragast of the Black Legion, pillager of 1,000 worlds, champion of the Chaos Gods. I will tear this sector from your chapter and sacrifice it to the Dark Gods.
We beat back the Tyranids. You will fare no better.
Empty bravado will not save you, stripling.
Commander, this is a distraction. I can feel a dark ritual is underway. A temple. They have established a temple to the powers of chaos. We must destroy it.
Then we will burn it to ash.
Prepare for combat.
Destroy them.
Aerial assault, go! Where engage jump packs? It is done!
Target killed.
Chaos forces targeting me! Hit them fast.
Eliminate them.
I strike without fear! Let's go! Show our strength!
I am already in motion. The Black Legion has summoned demons to their side.
Redeploy! Engage jump packs. Throws on the enemy! It is done! Move on!
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Fine work, brothers. With me, use a grenade.
The traitor legions are here.
Follow me, brother! Thaddeus here! Aerial assault!
This way. Heavy fire incoming. Under siege, brothers.
Another enemy of man falls to us.
Box in melee.
The first step on the road to disappointment.
Under attack.
They have me pinned.
Vehicle, brothers.
Our assault squad is taking losses. Taking cover.
Under attack.
Under suppression!
Grenade that target.
Grenade!
Destroyed.
Ours to share.
Grenade that. Brothers, fire. Hostiles purged.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Feel my wrath!
Tactical squad. Hone your zeal, brothers.
The corruption of chaos is on us.
It is done! Move on! Assault squad repositioning. Into them!
On my way.
No mercy for the misguided.
It is done!
Back into the war.
Move on!
They have me pinned. Fear not. The corruption of chaos is on us. My power is ours to share. On my way.
It is done! Move on!
Destroy them. Move on to the next
Target
target.
for the station is just ahead. Time to bring that void field down.
Assault squad!
cutting power to the void field. The target is now exposed.
Commander, that relay did more than just transmit target coordinates. There's a recording.
The access codes for battlefield bomb. Use them to ambush my battle brothers like you did with the distress signal, and our agreement is over. What was that? Someone betrayed us!
Heretics enacting some dark ritual.
They summon demons! Destroy them! There is the foul temple.
In melee.
Where
Go!
are we needed?
Show us strength! Traitor! Mississippi! Your turncoat life is forfeit!
Hold your zeal, brothers.
Standard movement.
Tactical squad, return fire.
Traitor! Mississippi! Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Tied up in hand-to-hand combat. Your orders.
Taking cover!
Destroy them.
We destroy the forces of chaos!
Enemy structure destroyed. Tactical Marines. Forward!
Foul demons! On my way! Lay down to die, traitors!
It is done. Move on.
Their temple burns and falls.
Well done. No. Wait. Ah! The warp!
What is it, Jonah? Speak.
The walls between reality and the warp are thinning, breaking. Commander, we must get to the Retribution immediately.
Cyrus to Talon Alpha, emergency extraction.
Enemy aliens crushed!
You allow them to escape, Lord Aragast.
Because it serves me, Elafas. If we kill them now, we waste the value of the traitor in their ranks. Your vengeance can wait.
Of course, my lord. Of course.
Now, prepare for the next battle!
Your victory of the Iceworks has stirred the enemy to further action, Blood Ravens. Black Legion forces are attacking our scouts on Calderis and pillaging our assets on Typhon. I am relaying details to your planetary display. You must put an end to these raids. Maintain absolute secrecy about this mission, Commander. Angelos out.
Let us hear that transmission again, from the array.
Yes, definitely.
We have recovered some additional audio, but the speaker's identity is still hidden.
This transmission includes the access codes for Battlefield Vox. I will not be party to the murder of fellow Blood Ravens.
No. There is a traitor in the chapter.
We now know how these heretics lured us to Aurelia with a false distress signal.
And how that Chaos dog could taunt us over our Vox channel. I will kill this turncoat with my bare hands.
Assuming we can uncover who he is.
Commander, Governor DeRosa here. Vandis and Black Legion forces have taken Spire Legis. They have erected artillery batteries and emplacements that make a large-scale assault impossible. We could use any aid you can provide, Commander.
We have an urgent message from planet Typhon. It comes from Tech Marine Martellus. We thought him lost in the Tyranid War, but he survived. He needs your help, Commander. Commander, the Black Legion is attacking a detachment of Bloodraven scouts. Sergeant Priam led a group of initiates to investigate an intermittent positioning signal emanating from the depths of the Calderas Desert. They expected to recover the remains of brothers lost during the Tyranid War. They found the Black Legion laying in wait. We cannot allow the Chaos Legions to destroy them.
Commander, the Vandis heresy continues to spread. Vandis and Black Legion forces have taken Spire Legis. They have erected artillery batteries and emplacements that make a large-scale assault impossible. If you can disable these defenses, however, the Imperial Guard can retake the Spire. If not, the population of Legis will remain at the mercy of these heretics and demons. The Vandis heretics are using field generators to power their batteries. Destroy these generators and the Black Temples defending them, and the batteries will fall silent. Foul sorcerers have also established warp portals which allow the Black Legion to bring in reinforcements. Sealing these portals should stem the tide of enemies long enough for you to destroy the generators.
You are sending me to Spire Legis, Commander.
Is that an order, Sergeant Thaddeus?
No. No, forgive me, Commander. I request to be part of the strike force. Long ago, Spire Legis was my home. I will not see its people sacrificed to chaos.
A rift in the warp. As long as it remains open, the enemy can summon reinforcements.
Key targets are on your map display, Commander. If you destroy the enemy's generators and strongholds, the Imperial Guard can retake Spire Legis.
A temple. They have established a temple to the powers of chaos.
Destroy this foul den. There is no time to waste.
Prepare for combat.
The corruption of chaos is on us!
It is done. Move on. Into them. It is done. Move on. Hostiles.
This is Avitus.
Devastator's under enemy attack.
Yes.
Answer the attacks with holy fury, brothers!
You're there.
It is done. Move on.
My power is ours to share.
Devastator.
It is done.
The traitor legions are here. Chaos force is targeting me!
Advance on the enemy, brothers.
Assault Marines here.
Fear not the fighter! I am Aurelia!
It is done. Move on.
Direct our wrath at you. Devastators under enemy attack. Out of the room. Demolition tactics, brother. Another enemy crushed.
On my way!
Right away.
Drive them back into the warp!
Target destroyed. There is an advance on the enemy.
Hope is the first.
Fire Trash! A gift for our Dark Lords!
Barrage incoming! Move!
Quick! This is evidence.
Close on the enemy's guns!
The corruption of chaos is on us!
It is done. Move on.
Fear not the Psyker! Move! We destroy the forces of chaos!
Show them fury. Conserving ammunition.
Taking cover! Target eliminated!
My rage has but begun.
Your orders. Aerial assault. Go!
Concentrate fire.
Another step back! Not one! Another enemy of man falls to us!
Conserving ammunition. Avatar, affirmative. Brothers, destroy.
Close on the enemy's guns! Your order. Redeploy!
My power is ours to share. Foul demons! Where we need
A traitor. Formation, brothers. Avatar under attack.
My power is ours to share.
Repeat.
It is done. Move on.
Liberate the immortal emperor.
Avatar.
It is done. Move on. Reposition. Make it ours.
Avatar. Show them fury. Direct our wrath anew to war.
It is done. Move on.
Formation, brother. Go!
We destroy the forces of
Target this.
chaos shall never triumph.
Philistine is under enemy attack. With the attack.
It is done. Move on.
I am already in motion. Answer their attacks with holy fury, brothers.
Avatar's under attack.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Press the engage jump axe.
Direct our wrath anew.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Conserving ammunition. There. That should silence the heretics' guns. The Rosa's fragile guardsmen can advance without trembling now.
Let fire rain from the wall!
Get down. Here.
Thank you, Commander. The 85th Venderland has begun its assault on the Spire. The heretics are resisting, but without their defensive guns, they will crumble. It is good to see them suffering the wages of their sins. De Rosa out.
We have an urgent message from planet Typhon. It comes from Tech Marine Martellus. We thought him lost in the Tyranid War, but he survived. He needs your help, Commander.
Tech Marine Martellus, to any Blood Ravens capable of receiving. I am transmitting from the Astronomical Array Station in the Typhon Islands. Orc looters have been a recurring threat since my arrival. However, at dawn this day, I detected a graver threat. Chaos Space Marines. I fear they want the array for themselves. I risk damaging the array by sending this message, but I require support. Mars and Terra, power levels are dropped.
Martellus, are you receiving?
Sergeant Tarkus! Thank the Omnissiah. I am defending the array, but the traitor legions are here.
Retribution, prepare to provide close support.
Hostile forces spotted. No power is unknown. Avatars under attack. Traitor! Specifically! Fear not the cycle! My power is ours to share. Drive them back into the warp! For the attack! Another enemy crushed. Infiltrate grouping. We destroy the forces of chaos.
Away from me, fiend! Get down!
Martellus! We must revive him.
That was quick. Chaos shall never triumph. Direct our wrath anew.
My thanks, Commander. I'm glad to see you again.
We had thought you lost when your Thunderhawk went down, Martellus. How did you survive?
A story for another time, Tarkus. The heretics will surely try for the array again any moment.
We cannot stay here defending this relic for all eternity, Tech Marine.
Agreed, but we cannot leave the valuable data in its cogitator for the enemy to take. Strike Cruiser, this is Tech Marine Martellus. Deploy power generators at the following coordinates.
Avatars under attack. More corpses. My power is ours. Answer their attacks with holy fury, brothers! Venerate the immortal emperor! Fear not the Psyker! Melee fighters!
Good. Now that the array is powered, I can initiate a cogitation transfer right to secure the records. Just keep the enemy from destroying those generators.
Oi, Yumis! This place belongs to the Orcs!
Greenskin looters.
A fight on two fronts, then.
You invite your...
Commander, the Orcs are using a gate to access the complex. We should seal it.
The Greenskins will just go around, Cyrus.
Exactly. Directly into the traitor's space marine.
Experience empowers because you wish it. Eliminated. Oh, the Yumis don't close the gate.
Then go around the other way, you gits! And kill every Yumi you see!
On my way! Your turncoat life is forfeit! More corpses.
Commander, I have gathered several valuable relics from the wreckage of my Thunderhawk. They are in a storage area a short distance away. If possible, we should recover these items before they are looted by the Orcs.
Slay the Greenskins!
The enemy has targeted one of our turrets. One of our tarantula sentry guns has been destroyed.
Fear not the Psyker!
Fortifications are under assault.
My power is ours to share. Answer their attacks
you mean to kill? Smells right, he does. Ugh.
Avoid those foul-played clouds.
Not even the deepest Tyranid hive was as foul as that scum.
Indeed, Avitus. Commander, cogitator recovery is complete. We can safely leave this place.
Now you can tell us the story of your survival, Martellus.
Thank you for your timely intervention, Commander. I will initiate the repair rites for the items you have recovered. In particular, I shall restore our Terminator armor.
Just how did you survive, Martellus?
Yes, a good question.
As you may recall, I was aboard a Thunderhawk during the climactic battle with the Tyranids.
I also recall it being blown from the sky.
A Thunderhawk is a resilient craft. Instead of destroying us outright, the Tyranid attack sent us into a desperate dive into the jungle. My brother pilot used all his experience to guide us into the highlands, where the infestation was less severe. He did not survive the crash landing. I was left alone. No transmitters survived, and my own cybernetic enhancements were severely damaged. It took me months to successfully enact the repair rites to regain my mobility. I spent the rest of the past year battling my way through to the astronomical ray.
Your perseverance does the chapter proud, Martellus.
Perhaps. But I am glad to be in the confines of a mighty strike cruiser once more.
Eliphas has yet to show himself again. He must be planning something. That heretic is too dangerous by half.
I thought he died during the Cronus campaign.
As did I. I saw him torn to ribbons.
How does he yet live?
Souls are both playthings and currency in the warp. Eliphas may have died in the flesh, only to have his soul bartered among demons. It seems they restored his body when it suited them.
More likely his death was a deception, a mask for his escape from Cronus.
There was no deception.
In either case, it speaks of Eliphas's power. Tarkus is correct to worry.
The Eldar have reappeared, Commander. They have congregated at the site of our climactic battle against the Tyranids. The Black Legion must take priority, but ignoring the Eldar is unwise. At your discretion, pursue and eliminate these Xenos. Very little. The Tyranids' destruction of the land exposed ancient Eldar ruins, however. This may be what has drawn them here in such numbers. You can expect to face Xenos skimmer tanks and walkers, as well as powerful infantry.
Even with the traitor legions assailing us, we must oppose the Eldar. Remember that they manipulated the orcs on Calderis and attempted to destroy all of Meridian. I owe their species a debt of blood and fury, Commander.
I never thought we would return here. It smells worse than a Meridian slum.
Rotting Tyranid smells like glory to me.
Focus on the task at hand. Xenos still pollute this place.
On my way! Misbegotten Eldar!
This place is ancient, built to contain something powerful.
Focus on the present. Something approaches.
Show me your fury! Tactical squad. Enemy troops destroyed. All who oppose me shall fall. Answer their attacks with holy fury, brothers! On my way! Concentrate fire.
Eliminate that target.
I am already in motion. Avatar under attack. We are beset by foes. On my way.
With me, brothers, advance.
Fear not the Psycho. I am already the Imperium will tactical squad. Return fire. Eldar Shuriken fire.
Tactical with me, brother. Tactical squad. One less Eldar to plague us.
Fear not the Psycho.
Let nothing stop you. Receiving fire. Eldar down.
No Eldar spare.
Under attack. There is the tomb of Brother Eberros. Exercise caution, lest we destroy it in battle. Move on to the next target, brothers. This is evidence. Squad eliminated.
Commander, we are not alone here. Other attacking. Shoot them. We are beset by foes. Keep it tight, moving.
One less Eldar to plague us.
Take cover.
Under
attack.
Degenerate Eldar.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Concentrate fire. One less Eldar to plague us. Conserving ammunition.
Danger has found us.
This is evidence. In melee. Face the fate of the Argent.
My power is ours to share. On my way!
Hostile walker destroyed.
Conserving ammunition. Just well, power.
How can we repositioning?
Formation, brother.
Hostile squad eliminated.
Eldar destroyed.
You should have slipped away when you had the chance, Eldar.
The remains of a craft world still lay among these benighted worlds. We will not leave while the souls of the lost lie scattered on the wind, and until Idrinel's vision is fulfilled at last.
Your witch's vision died with her on Meridian.
Spare me your primitive obstinance, human.
Eliminate the heretic. Another enemy of man falls to us.
Your efforts are futile. humans. The Avatar, the bloody hand of Cain, shall tear you asunder.
It summons warp fire.
Holy terror.
We must hold back!
Now you are a devastator, brother.
Prepare it this way, brothers. See no target.
Show me your fury. Quick!
Take cover!
Kill those damn Eldar.
The Eldar dead rise against us!
Target eliminated.
It emits the heat of a sun! Attack from a distance! My power is ours to share!
This is Abbott. Advance.
Tactical repositioning.
The heat is rising! Clear away from it! The Xenos strike at me! Fear not the Psyker!
Now, strike before it can recover!
Devastator.
Tactical squad. Return fire.
I have my orders.
I am already in motion! The Eldar dead rise against us!
Come on, aliens. Show me your fury.
How can we serve?
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Yes.
The heat is rising! Clear away from it!
Eldar down.
Yes, die, Xenos filth! Battles like this are good for the soul.
What little is left of it.
Avitus, do not mistake bloodlust for righteous fury. That way lies damnation. Reposition.
This is Avitus. Brothers, we go.
Commander, the Black Legion is attacking a detachment of Bloodraven scouts. Sergeant Priam led a group of initiates to investigate an intermittent positioning signal emanating from the depths of the Calderis Desert. They expected to recover the remains of brothers lost during the Tyranid War. They found the Black Legion laying in wait. We cannot allow the Chaos Legions to destroy them.
Priam to command. We require tactical aid and fire support. Under attack from Chaos Space Marines. We are making for Seawall ruins. The traitor legions have already killed 8 scouts and taken 5 others.
Another falsified chapter signal. This is Eliphas's handiwork. I am certain of it.
And that of the turncoat who gave the signal rights to him.
I trained Priam and several of those initiates myself. I will not abandon them now. I am going on this mission.
What in the Emperor's name are they doing?
Abducting my initiates.
Chaos minions are attacking in force, Commander. Our initiates need support.
Your order, aerial assault. Go!
Destroy them.
Death to all traitors!
Another group of traitors took prisoners and headed west. Emperor only knows what fate the heretics have in store for them.
Peace, Priam. The Bloodravens will not abandon their own.
We will find these initiates.
Thaddeus here!
thanks, brothers.
Engaged.
Jump to that position!
Not waste the Emperor. We will thin their ranks. In melee, cannot move away. Assault squad repositioning. Taking cover. Acknowledged. Relocation.
Hostile armor purged.
Thaddeus, forward! This way.
Heading out.
Right!
Praise the Emperor! We will vanquish these heretics yet.
There is the sorcerer who leads these traitors.
He dies!
Engage jump pack. We have engaged.
For 1,000 years, I have cultivated the power of the dark gods.
Thaddeus here! We're getting slaughtered! Thaddeus here! Moving!
They are drawing those scouts into the warp.
Kill that chaos filth! Kill them all!
This way, brothers. Brothers, fire.
Prepare for combat. Scouts here. Move quickly.
Destroy them.
Space Marines.
Attack, get to that position. Brothers, fire.
Move! Grenade! This way.
Your order! The rift is closing. Our brothers are safe.
For now.
Tactical Marines ready. Ready for battle. Under attack. All guns, open fire!
It is done. Space Marines.
Enemy grenade! Destroyed. Standard movement.
Have our orders.
Under attack. Tactical squad. Based on fate of the heretic. Move into that position. Destroy them.
It is
On your field, brothers.
None can escape the yawning abyss!
Attack enemy troops destroyed.
For the chapter! Sergeant Priam, report.
Captain Diomedes? What is the Honor Guard doing on Calderis?
We go where the chapter wills. Now report.
Of course, Captain. The Black Legion used a chapter locator signal to ambush us. How they obtained it,
Facts, Sergeant. Do not speculate.
Here are the facts, Captain. The Black Legion killed many scouts, but abducted more. This is the second trap!
Thaddeus, be quiet. Enough, Sergeants. Commander, take your strike team and return to your strike cruiser, or wait further orders. Sergeant Priam, gather your initiates and prepare for transport to Firebase Aegis. The events of this day are to remain strictly secret. Knowledge is power, Blood Ravens. Guard it well.
Commander, I recommend that you depart Calderis as soon as possible. Captain Diomedes is initiating a stand-down order for all Blood Ravens on the planet. You must continue your pursuit of the Black Legion.
Why would Diomedes prevent us from doing that?
The Chapter Master dislikes contact with the Black Legion. Diomedes will enforce his will.
Davian is correct, Commander. Chapter Master Kairos has pulled Blood Ravens back from battles with the Black Legion before. He might abandon this whole sector instead of facing that band of traitors.
That would leave our recruiting worlds to the enemy.
Precisely. You must stop these raids before that happens. Angelos out.
Commander, I have been reviewing the data we recovered from the astronomic array. I believe the ancient space hulk designated Judgment of Carrion is about to appear in this sector. It may allow us to identify our traitor. Should you require more information, I am at your disposal.
Diomedes is a hero of the chapter. Why keep us from the fight?
Diomedes has always been a political animal. If the Chapter Master wants the Blood Ravens off Calderis, Diomedes will not question him.
Captain Diomedes does his duty, as should we if such an order comes.
Enough. The enemy is kidnapping our initiates and laying traps for us across the sector, and we should do nothing? It is not my duty to follow the edicts of fools.
The Judgment of Carrion is a conglomeration of ancient vessels which have become adrift in space and time. It travels at random, spending decades or even centuries in the warp.
If I may, its travels are not entirely random. Only the Emperor can know what horrific planes the Judgment of Carrion has visited. But its recorded appearances have all been in this sector or in one of its neighbors.
Yes, and because of that, the astronomic array had a detailed record of past appearances. A distinctive pattern of warp anomalies preceded each appearance.
And that pattern is occurring again.
Precisely.
How does any of this blather help identify the traitor?
The machine spirit aboard the Retribution is not sufficient to remove the masking on the message you recovered. But there are references to a far more ancient and wiser logic engine aboard the Judgment of Carrion. With it, I can identify the heretic.
Your cursed ship is hiding, Tech Marine.
Hold your tongue, Avidus, and open your eyes.
The Judgment of Carrion.
Commander, I have uncovered another transmission from the traitor. We should review it before launching another mission. Like Martellus, I have been trying to identify the traitor using our shipboard cogitators.
Have you made any progress?
Of a sort. This message was in our own transmission tomes.
Angelos has us charging around the sector on the Retribution. They know about me, or at least that I exist. Only the Vox Cloak Invocator has masked my identity thus far.
The traitor is here, aboard the Retribution. He is one of us.
We need to reactivate the ancient logic engine aboard the Judgment of Carrion. To recover the proper activation rights, you must locate data slates hidden in the surrounding decks. Because you will be operating deep within the Space Hulk, the Retribution can only offer very limited support. Jump packs will be useless in the confined space, although teleport systems will function. The logic engine is secured in a sealed vault. Only the engine's activation rights will open the vault and grant us access.
Xenos and demons infest the Judgment of Carrion, Commander. But the lingering warp energies in the ship pose a far graver danger. With prolonged exposure, such energies could drive even the bravest Space Marine to madness. The boarding party should return to the Retribution as soon as it can.
Commander, you must locate ancient data slates to access the vault. They should be in data racks of some sort.
We have no time to waste. The foul resonance of the warp is already palpable.
Ambush from the ducts!
Purge the alien.
Avatar's under attack. Purge the tyrannies. Our wrath anew.
A fallen brother. Bonaparte, of the Fifth Company.
Look, an apothecary's reductor vial, still intact. It contains Bonaparte's progenoid glands, the chapter's holy gene seed.
If an apothecary collected it, why leave it here?
A fair question, but we cannot overlook the opportunity to recover Blood Raven's gene stock. Be vigilant for other vials, or signs of an apothecary.
Commander, the rolls indicate Bonaparte still serves in the chapter honor guard.
How can that be?
Direct our wrath.
Are these Tyranids feral?
Only without a leader creature nearby. Remember, when connected to their synapse web, all Tyranids become deadlier.
Xeno targeted. Fine work, brothers. Got it. Target eliminated. Use the grenade!
We had best exercise caution. Tyranids aboard these derelicts can evolve to suit the environment.
Yes, I sense powerful psychic echoes, even against the warp energies.
Purge that monstrosity. Target destroyed. Reposition. Eliminate that target.
I have my order. Target destroyed.
Reposition.
Target destroyed. Kill them all! Let there be blood!
The warp is making itself felt, Commander. We must hurry.
Another fallen brother. Veteran Lucanus, also of the Fifth Company.
And another reductor vial.
Martellus, what do the rolls say about Brother Lucanus?
Killed in the Karava campaign.
I was at Karava. I recall no Lucanus.
Commander, both Bonaparte and Lucanus served in an expedition aboard the Judgment of Carrion. I shall try to uncover more about this expedition.
Xenos in the gantries! Get ready!
The chapter shall not forget your deeds this day.
Come on, aliens! Show me your fury! Use explosives! Avatar
has died. The enemy must...
You have enough data slates, Commander. I shall begin the activation rites.
Your command? Turn fire, brothers!
It must be mine. Then we can fight back. It will be mine.
Destroy those spore mines. Send in firing move.
Another fallen brother, and another gene seed.
Sergeant Sarpedon, 5th Company.
Another member of the same expedition. The records list Apothecary Galen as the leader.
Which explains the reductor vials.
But not why they were left behind.
Another door blocks our way.
There's a data slate on the door. Xenos detected.
Eliminate them. The logic engine must not be damaged.
Habitus under attack.
Avoid its blade!
Pursue them, fury.
Don't stand before its might. They attack from afar.
Formation, brother. Go destroy them. Direct our wrath. Target destroyed. Quick!
I have my target.
Sergeant, tactical squad, return fire.
The foul thing is dead. Let us get to the logic engine.
Ready yourselves. The Tyranids are here.
This is Galen. I no longer know how long I've been on this forsaken derelict. So many brothers dead. And the voice of Ulcair cackles from every shadow. It is hungry. It wants the holy gene seed in each of us. I must hide the reductive vials. Even the demon cannot know the entire Space Hulk.
Commander, that was some sort of Vox recording from centuries ago. I will analyze it as best I can.
Your prize had best be worth sending us into that foul place, Tech Marine.
Recovering gene seed alone is worth the risk, Avatus.
I will begin analysis of the logic engine right away, Commander. We have also received several distress signals from across the sector.
Commander, the Vandis heretics are gaining ground hourly. Captain Angelos has sent no Blood Ravens to aid Meridian. I need your help. Please come to Meridian as soon as you can. DeRosa out.
The following transmission is repeating on secure chapter channels.
Come, Blood Ravens! Face me in battle if you dare! I am Aragast of the Black Legion. I await you on Aurelia!
The scum is challenging us like an Undercity pit fighter.
If he wants a battle, I will give him one.
This must be a trap.
Does it matter?
We have located the store of reductor vials left aboard the Judgment of Carrion. Recovering additional Blood Raven's genetic material would be a great service to the chapter. Demons and Xenos of all sorts infest this vessel, however, and it still resonates with warp energies. Returning to the Judgment of Carrion is entirely at your discretion, Commander. You will automatically teleport back to the Retribution after a fixed amount of time. This should prevent you from becoming trapped and limits exposure to the maddening effects of the warp.
We cannot forego an opportunity to recover Blood Raven gene seed. This could allow the chapter to grow strong again.
With respect to Captain Thule, this Space Hulk looks like a death trap. Surely all the Blood Ravens who died there also thought they could secure the chapter's future.
Commander, I have a request. Every librarian swears to protect the relics and histories of the chapter. Leaving this vessel unexplored feels like a violation of that oath. I would ask to join you on this mission. Every second spent aboard this accursed derelict puts us at risk. We must recover the gene seeds quickly.
There is better.
Turn it down.
Xenos killed!
But you have not yet earned your place.
We are beset by foes! Enemy falls! On my way! Remember the Primarch! They watch us still!
Now, next target.
Our enemies reveal themselves.
Let's move quickly.
Surely first! I am already in motion. Target eliminated. The Tyranid strike!
Say it now, without hesitation. Down. Next target. Announcing fine to its will.
Xenos attack! Another Tyranid corpse! On my way!
Space Marines.
I have heard the voice of power. On my way! Tyranid purge! We are beset by foes! Unleash all hell upon them!
Rest not. There are still targets to engage.
Another Tyranid corpse! Answer their attacks with holy fury, brothers! fury, brothers! Rain on my way, and we shall return engaged. Another enemy of man falls to us. Phoenix, attack!
The Emperor's life is my torch. Turn it down.
I am already in the...
This is blasphemy.
Another Tyranid corpse!
A test worthy of our standing. They have shoot us in the back.
I bring fearsome psychic power.
We have the gene seed samples, Commander. This deed will make our chapter stronger.
Tactical shift.
These gene seeds will ensure the future of our chapter. Well done, Commander. Commander, I have discovered another transmission from the traitor in our ranks.
Commander, we have received a priority signal from the Chapter Honor Guard.
The Master of Scribes found this message. He came to me. He did not know whom else to trust.
You must get Diomedes to put a leash on Angelos. He still has us chasing them, and that is putting me at great risk. I am not the only one whom we discovered if it comes to that. Do you understand me, Galen? Knowledge is power, as you're all so fond of saying.
This was sent to Calderis and the Honor Guard. Corruption worms its way into the chapter's heart. You must stand against this.
This is Captain Diomedes. All Blood Ravens are to cease Crusade recruitment and other operations within the Auralian sector. Return to your muster points and prepare for mobilization to the Ferox Swift Crusade. Knowledge is power. Guard it well.
He abandons the sector so easily. How can we follow such a man?
We are receiving another priority signal from Captain Angelos.
Commander, we must not abandon this sector to the traitor legions. I am headed to Calderis to discuss the matter with Diomedes. Continue to oppose the Black Legion. Angelos out.
Gabriel is correct. We must continue. We must find the traitor in our ranks.
Commander, praise Terra you have come. The Vandis heretics and the Black Legion are overrunning capital Spire itself. We still hold the Imperial Palace, but they have taken the rest of the Spire. I will die before surrendering the palace to these treasonous curs. Without your aid, Blood Ravens, I will make good on that pledge before long. You have brought us key victories, Commander, but we have been fighting 100 other battles. The 85th Vendaland and my other loyal troops have all suffered massive casualties. The Black Legion, however, never seems to run out of madmen and demons to throw against us. Loyal forces are converging on Capital Spire, but they will not be here in time to make a difference. Attention, this is Governor Elena de Rosa. The Blood Ravens are here. The Emperor's angels of death fight with us. Drive the traitors from the palace gates.
Aerial assault. We are tied up in hand-to-hand combat. The enemy falls. It is done. Move on. Hostiles purged. Redeploy. Aerial assault. Go. It is done. All who oppose me shall fall. Thaddeus here. Under attack. Target eliminated. With me, brothers, advance. Target eliminated. It is done. Move on. Venerate the immortal Emperor. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. It is done. Move on. Another enemy of man falls to us. Tactical squad, return fire.
The palace is safe, thanks to your Blood Ravens, Commander.
The Black Legion will not give up so easily, Governor. Prepare for a counterattack.
Commander, I have several tarantula turrets ready to deploy.
Tactical squad, return fire. Enemy troops destroyed. Thaddeus, the enemy falls. Engage jump packs. Enemy destroyed. Target eliminated. Tactical squad, return fire. It is done. Move on.
The enemy still holds the communications array and Imperial Shrine below the plaza, however. A quick strike could retake them, Commander.
It is done. Move on. Another enemy of man falls to us. It is done. Move on. Traitors beset me! Tied up in hand-to-hand combat. My power is ours to share. We destroy the forces of chaos.
What about tarantula sentry guns?
My initiates and I will keep this area secure. Your firepower is needed elsewhere.
Additional turrets are ready to deploy, Commander.
Not one! Hostiles purged. Hope I am already in motion. It is done. Move on. In delay. Tank moving to that position. Assault squad. Venerate the immortal Emperor. It is done. Move on. On my way. Target destroyed. We are beset by receiving fire. It is done. Move on. All who oppose me shall fall. Move on. Fear not the Psyker.
My Devastators can maintain the defense of this location, Commander. Assist Governor de Rosa.
Additional turrets are ready to deploy, Commander.
Press the assault, brother. Move on the last target, brothers.
We are losing our communications link. Our allies' forces are under attack.
The enemy has massed for a counterattack on the palace. Stand with the Emperor and drive them back.
Commander, the palace will not hold without your aid.
Step on the road to disappointment.
Thank you, Blood Ravens. Once again, you have saved Meridian. Commander, I am forever in your debt. I cannot understand why Captain Angelos and Captain Diomedes refused to aid us. But in our darkest times, against our most terrible foes, you stood with us. Meridian will never forget this. I will never forget.
Blood Ravens, hear me! I am Aragos the Pillager, Master of Hounds, the Lash of the Black Legion. You and all your kind are cowards, lowly lickspittles. You must be emulating that pile of bones you call an emperor. You are as dead and useless as him. I am destroying your worlds, Blood Ravens, yet you do nothing. I see your precious craft hanging in orbit above Aurelia. I am here. Face me, if you dare!
I agree, Commander. We cannot allow him to call us, and the Emperor, cowards. When we strike at this madman, there can be no falling back or tactical withdrawals.
Enough! I can no longer sit here in orbit while that treasonous filth lives. I swear I will deliver the death blow myself.
You finally show your faces! Have you mastered your fear at last?
We know no fear.
You Blood Ravens are clearly fearless in your hurry to leave the sector. The courage with which you show us your hindquarters does your Emperor proud.
Turncoat scum! I will kill you here and now!
Very impressive. You have more steel than the rest of your muling chapter. Rejoice, brothers! Your slavery to the false Emperor ends today.
The only thing ending today is your worthless life.
Yes, and to the void with orders and niceties. But not quite yet, little Blood Ravens. First, a test. Make your way to my chosen battleground. Eliphas, open the portal!
Yes, Lord.
Marcus here. Enemy has us in close combat.
Tech heading out. Tied up in hand-to-hand combat. Ready. This way, brothers. Brothers, fire. It is done. Move on.
brothers. It is done. Move on. Assault squad.
Tactical squad, return fire.
Aerial assault. Go. It is done. Move on.
Marvelous! I will remember you fondly when I burn your worlds to ash!
It is done. Move on.
Destroy them. They're tied up in hand-to-hand combat.
Thaddeus here.
Glorious! Lord Khorne smiles on us, Blood Ravens. Do you have the will to pass his final tests? Elephas, the next portal!
Yes, Lord.
Coward! You will not escape!
Commander, look. A way forward. We can finish this yet.
Under attack.
Engage jump pad.
This way, brothers. Brothers. Where we need it. Under attack.
Crush them! It is done. Move on. Thaddeus here. Aerial assault. Go.
Tactical squad. Return fire. Enemy destroyed.
It is done. Hostiles.
There is a shrine ahead. It is sure to be well defended, but securing it would aid us greatly.
Reposition.
Assault squad. Forward. Engage jump packs.
Destroy them. Face the fate of the heretic. Hurry out.
It is done. Move on.
Tactical squad. Return fire.
Yes! Fight on for the Blood Gods!
Get to that position, brothers. Melta on that target. Give me that. That'll work, brothers. Under suppression.
It is done. Prepare for combat. Thaddeus here.
Move into that position.
done. Move on. Forward. Destroy them. It is done. Move on.
Target destroyed.
Observe, Blood Ravens! Khorne thanks you for your offerings!
Press the assault, brother. Where are we needed? Tactical engage jump packs. Done. Move on.
Under attack. Receiving fire.
It is done. Move on!
And that's it.
It is done! Move on! It is done! Move on!
Your running is over, traitor. Now you die.
Fearsome words, Blood Raven. Now show me deeds.
We have a new target. Redeploy! Forward, brothers!
See? Here is the power you are denied. Who sacrifices for you, Blood Ravens? No one! No one!
Feeds on them. Kill the heretics to weaken him!
Your orders. This way, brothers. Tied up and handcuffed.
Elifas.
Yes, my lord.
Open a portal.
No, I think not. A change in leadership is in order.
Elifas! You treasonous dog! No!
Preparedness is on. I have my target. That battle champion seats all day. Answer in mind. Destroy.
Where are we needed?
No escape this time.
A fitting death for a leader of traitors.
True, but what game is Eliphaz playing?
Bah, he is greedy and honorless scum. He saw his chance to gain power and he took it.
And the prospect of Eliphas with more power somehow reassures you?
Commander, another transmission from Captain Diomedes of the Honor Guard. He has declared Gabriel Angelos a renegade and orders our return to Calderis. I have also uncovered additional information about Apothecary Galen and his expedition aboard the Judgment of Carrion.
Blood Ravens, take heed. for the grievous sins of refusing chapter orders, spreading heresy, raising arms against his one-time brothers, and stealing relics, arms, and artifacts from the chapter. Gabriel Angelos is hereby declared an enemy of the chapter and sentenced to death. The renegade Angelos has fled, absconding with the battle barge Litany of Fury. I, Captain Apollo Diomedes, issue this declaration with full authority from Azariah Kairos, Chapter Master of the Blood Ravens and Keeper of the Librarium. Knowledge is power. Guard it well.
This is madness. Gabriel is no traitor. We must expose the corruption among the Honor Guard. We must go to Calderis.
The log entry which played when you activated the logic engine aboard the Judgment of Carrion was only one of many in the engine's cogitation archives. Listen to these additional entries.
The Emperor has granted us a miracle. Guarding the corpses of the brothers lost aboard this derelict, we have found a survivor. Librarian Kairos is restored to the chapter.
And this entry, sometime later.
Bonaparte fell today, killed by another demon of the Dark Gods. All our exits have sealed, and our beacons have failed. We are trapped. Kairos' psychic powers have saved us several times already. But how can he defend against the voices I hear in the darkness? How can any of us?
The rest of the log is protected by ancient encoding rites, and these are strikingly reminiscent of the rites masking our traitor's identity.
And this is the same Kairos
who is now Chapter Master and Chief Librarian of the Blood Ravens.
Emperor preserve us.
What happened to Galen himself?
He serves with the Chapter Honor Guard. Commander, the Judgment of Carrion's logic engine confirms our suspicions. The encoding rites used by our traitor and in Galen's logs both bear a marked resemblance to those of the Chapter Honor Guard. With a copy of their codes, I could finally identify the traitor. Commander, to finally identify our traitor, we must obtain the transmission codes of the Chapter Honor Guard. To do so, you must penetrate to the heart of the Blood Raven's firebase and destroy the stronghold of Captain Diomedes. This will trigger an automatic signal from his battle barge, from which I can gain the codes we need. Between us and those codes stand both the Honor Guard and our own brothers from the 3rd and 4th Companies. The entire area is patrolled by our chapter brothers. They will fire on us without hesitation. Only stealth and non-lethal attacks can prevent bloodshed. Diomedes has established a perimeter of satellite bases. Field generators and automated tarantula sentry guns are standard issue for such temporary positions.
Captain Diomedes adheres to the chapter's tactical doctrines. The Codex calls for a tactical feint when a satellite position is destroyed. Nearby forces fall back to a strong firing line, either drawing their attackers into the teeth of bolter fire or calling in artillery. If we destroy the field generators, we can use this to push through the perimeter without killing Blood Ravens.
We must find a way to reach that stronghold without killing Blood Ravens.
Some Blood Ravens have fallen to chaos.
Then we fight and kill those. But to murder those simply doing their duty to Chapter and Emperor, could we ever recover from such an act?
The heretic apothecary Galen is nearby, Commander. We cannot leave a servant of chaos in the Honor Guard. We must confront and expose him, or his evil will continue to infect the chapter.
Remember, proceed cautiously and target the field generators. We are here to recover data, not kill blood ravens.
The Emperor provides.
Fall back to defensive positions.
Now, move forward while the way is clear.
One of our initiates has fallen.
Maintain camouflage, scouts. I will carry it out.
Incoming artillery strike! Clear the target area!
Be vigilant. There he is.
Hello, brothers. So glad you've come to see me. I assume you uncovered our mutual friend's muley message from the Retribution. A foolish misstep. But that is something of a pattern with blood ravens, I suppose. Shall I kill you now?
I will carry it out. Maintain camouflage, scouts.
Incoming artillery strike! Clear the target area!
Rain fire upon us and we shall return it!
You fight well. But do not fool yourself into thinking I am the only one who has seen the path of chaos. Let me introduce you to war followers.
Move quickly! Brothers, fire!
Scouts here, still engaged. Scouts, online.
Destroy them! Tactical strike! Return fire! Yes!
Look alive, brothers. Take good kill, initiate.
Thank you. The demon has lurked within me for too long. You must warn Diomedes. The brothers of his retinue, they serve chaos as well.
And Diomedes himself, has he fallen?
No. But his pride blinds him.
The foe is engaging in range.
Let us engulf them! For the chapter! Rain fire upon us and we shall return!
Under fire.
You are traitors to the chapter. Honorless scum.
Open your eyes, Captain. We fight to preserve the chapter. You abandon our worlds to the Black Legion. You surround yourself with heretics like Galen.
Do not lecture me, Sergeant. I follow the orders of our chapter master, Kairos. You are the only heretics I see here.
Have Kairos and Galen told you of their time on the Judgment of Carrion, Captain? Have they shared stories of the deaths of their brothers? Or the demonic voice of Ulker that plagued them?
Ulker? Where did you hear that name?
From Galen, Captain.
Go from here.
Commander, I have recovered the codes we needed.
So, who is the traitor?
The decoding rights needed to identify him are not yet complete. The codes did allow me to uncover additional data from the Judgment of Carrion, however. I believe I know where the Black Legion's true base of operations is hidden on planet Aurelia. The The Honor Guard's codes unlocked a great deal from the judgment of Carrion's logic engine. This record from Apothecary Galen seems especially relevant.
Librarian Kairos grows more morose by the hour. He is a mighty asset against the things lurking in this ancient space hulk. But he does little to keep our faith strong. At morning prayers he recounted a great battle on a lost world named Aurelia. A terrible demon beset this planet and summoned mighty warp storms. Blood Ravens faced the demon in a terrible battle at a chapter keep. This should have inspired us all. But Kairos made it a tale of woe. He described his brothers dying one by one to bind this demon, but called their sacrifice pointless. The fiendish creature, he said, was yet free. And somehow, even before Kairos mentioned it, I knew this creature's name, Ulker.
A demon bound in the keep on planet Aurelia. Surely Eliphas seeks its release.
I share your thoughts, Librarian. I can locate the keep's remains if we return to Aurelia.
Here, 1,000 years ago, in this place, Moriah, mightiest of the Blood Ravens, battled the great Ulker. With his dying breath, did Moriah stab at the heart of the Great One. What none could slay, he wounded. And so, noble Moriah died, with only his student Kairos left to mourn him. Weakened, the Great One could not resist Kairos. The hated student bound and shackled Ulker. Now, that bondage ends. As promised, Great One.
Oh, rise, little Eliphas. I remember our bargain.
Commander, the ancient logic engine has done its work.
Use them to ambush my battle brothers like you did with the distress signal, and our agreement is over. Angelos has us charging around the sector of the Retribution. You must get Diomedes to put a leash on Angelos.
I am not the only one who will be discovered if it comes to that. Do you understand me, Galen? Knowledge is power, as you are all so fond of saying.
Avitus. Avitus betrayed us.
Commander, Avitus is no longer aboard. He has taken a drop pod and headed for the planet below.
He seeks to escape us.
He will not succeed.
Commander, there's a recorded message waiting from Avitus.
I can almost hear your mewling now. How could he betray us? Why, Avitus, why? Look at this planet. Look at it. That is why. The entire galaxy is the same. Broken, shattered, rotten to the core. Honor, brotherhood, duty. They are no more than delusions and lies. We use them to justify the death and destruction left in our wake. I cannot tolerate it any longer. I have seen the rot that runs through our chapter's honor, and it justifies nothing. My memories are full of the screams of those I have killed. Where others see life, I see only death. We all know how this will end. We have always known. It ends in blood.
The traitor has gone to ground, Commander. Avatar has retreated to a fortified Black Legion base on Argent Glacier. The area is dense with enemies, but we cannot allow that to stop us. We cannot let Avatar escape retribution. The Black Legion is present in large numbers. Beyond their main stronghold, they have at least 2 satellite camps. Patrols stalk the area between these strongpoints, ready to pounce. There may well be other defenses which we cannot detect from orbit. A direct assault is possible, but that strategy gives up our only 2 advantages: surprise and discipline. The traitor legions lack discipline. Their patrols are more interested in finding something to kill than actual reconnaissance. I doubt they have any established reporting rights or patrol rotation. If we engage and destroy the patrols quickly, their absence will go unnoticed. The same is true of the satellite camps. We can move from target to target, weakening the enemy, until we can strike at the main base and exact retribution.
Cyrus's strategy is sound, Commander. His analysis of the traitor legions aligns with the Codex. Cyrus was not on Cronus, however. Eliphas showed himself time and again to be supremely cunning. He knows well the weaknesses of his slaves. I cannot help but feel he will have taken steps to address them.
Hello, brothers. I know you are out there, coming for me. That dog Eliphas has the area crawling with Black Legion scum. Deal with them. I will await you here.
Avatar still has access to the Vox channels, Commander. I am marking his location on your map display, along with 2 other Black Legion outposts. Eliminate those to weaken the main stronghold. Keep a sharp eye out for patrols.
Blood Ravens! Kill them all!
Eliminate the traitors!
Repositioning. Ready.
Loyalists! To the hunt! Night Stalker Squad is still hunting. They ignore summons.
Do not bother me with your failures, Chaos Dog.
Destroy them. Under attack. Go destroyed. Show us strength. Tactical squad. Return fire. Such is the fate of the enemies of man.
Eviscerator and Cyrox squads no longer respond.
You had best hurry, brothers. The squads you have killed are going to be missed.
Reporting to Chapter Master Kairos is one thing, Avatar. But betraying us to the Black Legion is another.
I thought that as well. Until after the Tyranids, when Kairos contacted me again. And told me to provide information and aid to an ally of his. Named Eliphas.
Deliberate!
In melee!
Quickly, Commander. Eliminate the enemy.
Hostiles purged. Target eliminated. Where we redeploy! Get to that position, brothers. Destroy!
Enemy heavy weapons in sight.
Under attack! Enemy destroyed.
Are you really this incompetent? Mobilize your forces! They know you are here, Blood Ravens.
They have sounded an alarm.
Expect the Black Legion to be ready for you.
Tarkus, do you remember when Chapter Master Kairos came to Cronus after the final victory?
I have no interest in your nostalgia, Avitus.
You should, you blind fool. Kairos wanted to make me his man, his personal agent in the Fourth Company. I was with him as he and his honor guard cleaned up all the dark deeds from the Cronus campaign. He walked me through the ruins of Victory Bay, celebrating the slaughter I had carried out there. If you had been there, you too would see what a rotten veil of lies our chapter has become.
Tactical squad, get to that position, brothers.
It is done. Move on.
Attack this way, brothers. Target killed. Target eliminated.
It is done. Move on. It is done. Move on.
Commander, Ospec shows the stronghold gate to be heavily guarded. There may be another approach.
Target killed. Tactical dispatchers and focus on that vehicle, brothers.
It is done. Move on. Thaddeus here.
Commander, tectonic activity is increasing. The whole area could be swept away.
Under attack. Time to get to that position. Move on to the next target, brothers.
Your orders.
Commander, you are nearing the western outpost. To avoid an alarm, you must destroy the base quickly.
The enemy is here.
Enemy destroyed. Aerial assault. Tactic, get to that position, brothers. Fire.
Exercise your faith in combat.
Get to destroy them. No mercy for the misguided.
It is done. Move on.
Tactical with me, brothers and brothers. Fire. Keep on your zeal, brothers.
Close on the enemy's gun! Heavy weapons in sight.
Raise the outpost to the ground, and quickly.
It is done. Move on.
Destroyed. Receiving fire.
Well done, Commander. No alerts.
It is done. Move on. Engage jump packs. Receiving fire. Close on the enemy's gun.
Enemy destroyed. Tarkus reporting.
Here we are at last. The end is in sight.
Show yourself!
Do not worry, Thaddeus. Have you ever known me to run and hide? I needed only to ready our chapter master's final gift to me.
Terminator armor.
Yes, the holiest of chapter relics in the hands of a loathsome betrayer. There is the honor of the Blood Ravens.
Tactical squad repositioning.
Jump to that position!
Eliminate that dump.
This is all that remains. Blood and fury. Faith is a lie. Truth is a lie.
Tack up to the tactical squad. Return fire.
A Terminator has fallen.
Heading out.
Get back!
Moving to that position. Brothers, fire.
Aerial assault. Press the assault, brothers!
Tactical squad, return fire.
It is done.
Target eliminated.
Press the assault, brothers!
You are so fond of hand-to-hand combat. Let these dogs oblige you.
Your death will weigh on my soul, Avitus. As will your folly.
I want none of your pity, Tarkus. But remember this day, because you are looking at your own future. Someday, you will see through all the lies. And then the dead will come for you as well.
No man died in his service that died in vain.
Spare us your empty platitudes. It matters not who lives and dies. Blood is shed, as it has always been. There is nothing else in this forsaken existence.
Let that be the last of treachery and corruption in the chapter.
Unlikely. Avitus clearly accused Chapter Master Kairos. I fear a heretic is in command of our entire chapter.
Commander, another ship in orbit. It is the Litany of Fury, Captain Angelus's battle barge.
Commander, we face a terrible situation. Chapter Master Kairos has gone mad, and Diomedes has branded my brothers and I as renegades.
Sergeant Avitus secretly served the powers of chaos. He has paid the price for his betrayal. But we believe that Chapter Master serves chaos as well.
I feared as much. There will come a reckoning for Kairos. I swear it.
Dire though the situation in the chapter may be, the threat to the sector is worse. Kairos bound a mighty demon inside planet Aurelia 1,000 years ago. Eliphas is intent on releasing it and destroying the planet in the process.
Without the Blood Ravens to defend the sector, all our recruiting worlds will fall.
The Chapter Master may have branded us renegades, but we still stand with our worlds. We must mount an assault and eliminate the foul monstrosity here and now. I'm transferring details to your planetary display. Angelos out.
Captain Angelos is launching an assault on the ruins of Keep Selenon. The Black Legion is well prepared for an attack. 2 Predator tanks will clear the way for the main Blood Ravens force. You can drop into the keep once the Predators have cleared an approach. From there, drive toward the heart of the ruins.
Commander, the demon Ulker is manifesting in the ruins of Keep Selenon. This was once the grandest of our chapter keeps. Now, the Black Legion infests its ruins. Eliphas's forces are well entrenched and prepared to repel any surgical strike. Nevertheless, we will prevail. Predator tanks from the Litany of Fury will drive into the enemy's defensive line. Their mission is to destroy key Black Legion installations. Once the Predators eliminate their targets, my forces will launch an all-out assault on the Chapter Keep. With the Black Legion repelling our assault, you can drop into the Keep itself and strike at the demon.
We can supervise their attack in order to better prepare for our own strike. One Predator will deploy in the Annihilator pattern, perfect for dealing with enemy armor. The other will use the Destructor pattern, better suited for dealing with heavy infantry.
The Predator Annihilator and Predator Destructor are deployed and ready to begin their attack. Key targets are indicated on the tactical map. The Emperor guides you to victory, Blood Ravens.
Remove that. This is Predator Annihilator. Chaos armor ahead. Last cannon armed. We are ready to engage. Predator under attack. Hostile vehicle burning.
Predator Destructor. Chaos Havocs are set up ahead of you. Their last cannons and missile launchers pose a serious threat. Use your autocannon to eliminate them before they can cause serious damage.
Moving to engage. One less enemy of man. Understood. Understood. Predator taking missile hits. One less enemy of man. Move. Predator taking missile hits. Target killed. Understood. Support. Victory for the righteous. Victory for the righteous. Deploying now. Reading you clear. Predator under attack. Target killed. One less enemy of man. Open fire. Predator under attack. Victory for the righteous. Orders. Understood. Target in sight.
Excellent. Destroy all enemy fortifications.
Orders. Orders. Target killed. Target destroyed.
Well done. Strike Force Fury, launch attack. Forward! Today we regain the honor of our chapter.
Commander, we should divert to support Captain Angelos. By eliminating the Black Legion defenders, we can stem the tide of Blood Raven deaths.
Blood Ravens! Lord Elivas was right! The Loyalists are trying to outflank us!
What is this? More Blood Ravens. You should visit with me. I have gifts for one and all.
The demon is here already.
We are too late.
No, the demon is manifest, but not yet free. He cannot yet leave the keep.
Predator under attack. The corruption of chaos is utter. Victory for the righteous. Target killed.
Yes! Come and feel Nurgle's embrace, Blood Raven.
The demon feeds on our brothers' lives.
Your chapter master imprisoned me. Now,
will destroy his chapter, consume his sector, and rot away his entire reality.
Commander, deploy your strike team and destroy that demon. Everything depends on it.
That is easily.
I commend you on your persistence, Blood Ravens. Even faced with the betrayal of your brother Avatar, you strive on. Such determination could accomplish a great deal if backed by the powers of the Dark Gods. As it is, your stubborn nature only ensures your destruction.
Follow your zeal, brothers.
You draw closer to your doom, Blood Ravens. Surrender to the inevitable. Share in our glory.
In melee!
It was left to me to manipulate Captain Angelos into launching this attack. Eragast never understood the true grandeur of his plan. But you have played your parts very well, Blood Ravens.
Delightful!
Destroy the forces of chaos! Terminator has fallen. Get to that position, brothers. Hope is on my way! Chaos forces charge!
Well fought, Blood Ravens. But while you battled me, how much stronger has Ulker become? Victory is still mine, brothers.
Eliphas again proves to be a disappointment. His refusal to accept death is an offense to Grandfather Earl. Still, he served his purpose. I will find the assigned location.
Point me the way position.
A few more deaths, and I shall be free to consume the whole sector. Your deaths will do nicely.
Destination confirmed. Receiving fire.
The traitor legion. Under attack!
I am already in motion. Brothers, fire.
Allied infantry are dying. We must support them.
Heading out.
Such is the way of Nurgle. But do not delude yourselves that your victory will last, little humans. This prison cannot hold me forever. It is cracked and weakened, and its architect now feasts on Nurgle's rotted fruit. You and your pathetic chapter will feel my hate again!
Blood Ravens! Victory is ours! You have driven the Black Legion from the sector and banished the vile demon who sought to consume us. But a more terrible battle remains ahead. Our chapter is in the hands of a madman and a heretic. Kairos, he who should be the greatest of us all, has bargained away his soul to the powers of chaos. And we are branded as renegades and traitors. My brothers, this will not stand. Commander, you and your brothers shall be our agents of purification within the chapter. Your actions have already set a shining example of honor and valor. And when none others could, you opened the eyes of Captain Diomedes to the corruption around him. Take the retribution back to Calderis. Diomedes awaits you there. You will assume command of the 4th Company, rightly taking the captaincy left vacant by Davian Thule. When the time is ripe to strike at Kairos and the rot in the chapter, we shall contact you. When that day comes, we must all be ready. Let none find us wanting!
By chapter and emperor, let none find us wanting!
Lord Abaddon, it will be as I promised.